Barak Yahawa by Hashem Yahawa Shai. Barak Yahawa by Hashem Yahawa Shai. The topic I want to get in today is the judgment and the punishment of Yahawa by Hashem Yahawa Shai. So let's get into it. The reason why I want to get into this subject today is just, over the weekend, talking to some friends, hanging out with friends, and just seeing how they got these plans for 10 years, a 10-year plan, a long-term plan, a short-term plan, and they don't really think that judgment is coming on this world. They not preparing themselves. They're not worrying about it because they don't really believe. A lot of Jakes don't even have no plan. They just out here surviving, just thinking it's going to go on like this forever. They don't know the best thing for you to do is start keeping those laws, statutes, and commandments and doing the Lord's work, because judgment is here. It's here. The signs are here. People don't even see the signs. They think this is just going to go on forever. The more of us wake up and start doing this work, the faster we can get out of here. Like for me, for example, I got the dreadlocks. I'm letting the afro grow in right now because I'm going to cut them off next week. I love my dreadlocks. I've been growing for 7-8 years, but I know that this is more important than some hair. It's ungodly. It's unholy. I know it's basically against the commandments to have these hair. You're not supposed to let your hair grow like this. So even me, I still got a lot of work. Now, like I said, I'm letting the afro grow in so I can have a little short afro after, because I don't want to look weird. It's been a long time since I haven't had dress. This weekend, I'm going to cut them off. You're going to see from my videos from now on, they're going to be cut off. I'm going to make that sacrifice for the Lord because I really believe that this is real. This is true. This is the end. Let's jump into it with some, with some scriptures. So let's Leviticus 18, chapter 18, verse 25. And the land is defiled. Therefore I do visit the iniquity thereof upon it, and the land itself vomit out her inhabitants. If the land is vomiting out her inhabitants, people are finna die. That's pretty much what that means. People are going to be killed. People are going to die. A lot of people ain't going to be living in the land no more because it's finna vomit out everybody that's living. 8 billion people? That's finna get cut down very short, very, very soon, and very, very fast. It's going to come like we're in the quiet before the storm right now. But when it comes, it's going to be like, it's going to be back to back. Everything going to be a domino effect. It's like knocking down dominoes. Bank system go down. You can't get no money. Food, truckers, nobody's working no more. No food at the stores anymore. A famine. People going crazy, killing themselves. People going crazy, killing other people. It's going to be back to back. Martial law. You can't travel from city to city. Everything's going to be back to back. It's going to happen really fast when it happens. Let's go to Ezekiel chapter 5. Verse 12. A third part of these shall die with the pestilence and with famine. That's what I was just saying. The famine shall they be consumed in the midst of thee, and a third part shall fall by the sword round about thee, and I will scatter a third part into all the winds, and I will draw out a sword after them. So this is Jacob. That's pretty much what I just said. There's going to be a famine at the stars. You ain't going to be able to get no food. You ain't going to be able to find no food. You're going to be eating anything you can. Some people going to be eating people. It's finna go down like this world has never seen before. And a third part should fall by the sword. Like I said, people are going to kill themselves. People are going to be going after and trying to take what other people have and killing them. And I will scatter a third part into the winds, and I will draw out a sword after them. And the Lord, them chariots are going to come back, and he's going to draw out a sword and kill people, literally, people who deserve the punishment. It's coming. Y'all got to wake up. Matthew chapter 24. This is verse 21 through 22. And for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should be no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. And that's basically what I just said too. There's great tribulation coming that this world has never seen. It's coming. It's here. Maybe it's the quiet before the storm, so you really don't feel it like that. Because maybe in your local city, if you don't live in no big city, you ain't really feeling like, everything normal. Everything's, and nothing's going on. maybe stuff is going on around the world because we can see the signs around the world, but where you at in your local, you might be like, but when it comes, it's going to come quick. It's going to all be a domino effect, and it's going to come quick. Then you're going to be like, whoa, why didn't I get prepared for this? You ain't going to be prepared because remember, the Lord said you're going to come back like a thief at the night. So yeah, we see these signs going on in the world, but you're going to be thinking, oh, my little city ain't nothing happen. Ain't nothing happening. The Lord going to come back like a thief in the night. We're going to get into that. We're going to get into that for sure. But let's go to Romans chapter 1, and we're going to read 18 through 20. For the wrath of God is revealed from heaven against all the ungodliness and unrighteousness of men, for hold the truth in unrighteousness. So it's like we got some of these claim to be prophets and people, they know this truth. They know the true name. They don't want to say the true name. And they hold this truth, but they hold it in unrighteousness. You know, the camp that I learned from, that I follow, is a GMS. I never went wrong with them. Everything that they have said has been proven to be correct. There's never been any interruptions. I've been studying for like maybe 2 years, maybe a year and a half or 2 years. And I've never seen any, I've always been on the right track following them. You got to learn from somebody. Everybody learn from and that's the thing about it. All these other camps that learn their doctrines, they learn from the same people that GMS, they learn from GMS pretty much. They get it from GMS and they're trying to flip it to put their own little flip on it so they could get some type of clout, like they know it all. But they all learn from the same people, the same elders. We all learn from it. It's just they pride, you know what I mean? Okay, because that which... This is verse 19. Because that which they be known of God is manifest in them, for God has sowed it into them. So God gave them that knowledge. God knows who has the right knowledge or not, and who's being righteousness with that knowledge that God gave them, and who's being unrighteous. You can't hide it from Yahawa. He gave it to you. So he know you got it. So if you ain't using it the right way, then you're going to be judged for that. You know, that's why I'm doing the work, because I know he gave me a little bit of knowledge. He gave me the ability to learn from the elders and the apostles. So since he gave me that ability, he want me to do something with it. I need to pass it down and continue teaching. I need to be a vessel for him. First Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1 through 3. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. That's what I'm saying. It's going to come as a thief in the night. You might think ain't nothing happening, but it's going to come as a thief of the night on you. You're going to be sleeping 4 or 5 in the morning. Them boys coming with those AR-15s and those AKs, and they knocking at your door. They got body armor on it. You got a little pistol. You ain't nothing you could do against that. You can't match that firepower. And you got your kids in there. You don't want to go there. And they going to say, hey, come with us or else. I mean, what are you going to do? Are you going to be ready? It's going to come as a thief of night. Everybody could play and act like they ready until you see those swords in real life. And you see those demons with those red faces at your door and in your backyard in real life. It's really here. It's coming. It's coming. You better get right with the Lord, your spirit. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them. Everybody want, oh, it's peace. It's safe. Ain't nothing going on. We straight. We winning all the wars. And then sudden destruction gonna come upon them. As travel upon a woman with a child, and they shall not escape. It's no escape. There's nothing you gonna do to escape that. You could go anywhere in the world. This is gonna happen all over the world. You could go to different countries and say, I'm gonna escape the judgment. Well, they gonna have tribulation there too. There's gonna be tribulation there too. Better stay where you at, where you know, the places where you know what I mean? You go to another land, you don't know, it's gonna be tribulations there. You really gonna be caught off guard. You really gonna be stuck. So ain't no running. Get ready. Ain't no running. Stay where you at. Stay in your backyard where you know, and survive to the end, or hopefully the Lord could raise up a standard against you. But let's go to what else you could do to survive. Revelations chapter 3, verse 10 through 11. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world, to try them that dwell upon the earth. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take the crown. So that's what else you could do, because like the Lord said, He coming quickly. He coming quickly. It's gonna come quickly. But He said, but like the Lord said, if you keep the word of His patience, and He would keep you from the hour of temptation. So that hour of temptation of death, the Lord might hold up a standard. He might be there with you. He might save you. You might get spiritual power to be able to save yourself through the Lord. You know what I mean? Which shall come upon all the world. It don't matter where you go. This is going to be over the whole world. It don't matter where you go. That's why I don't have a problem with showing my faces on this video. It don't matter what Esau got planned. Or if Esau say, ooh, I got him. I know where he stay. I know where he live. I know everything about him. We're going to go pick him up. It don't matter. Because if you keep this word of the Lord, you keep those statutes and commandments, you might be one of the people that the Lord might keep from the hour of temptation, which should come upon the whole world and try them and deal with envy. But behold, the Lord will come quickly, and that no man take the crown. It don't matter about what happens. You might have to die for this, but protect that crown. That's what you want to do. You want to protect that crown, that holy, heavenly crown. That's what you want to do. That's your goals. You ain't got no 10-year goal. I'm going to get this car. I'm going to get this house. Your goal is, let me do the work and continue doing more work to build a defense around my crown, to protect my crown. That's what we want, the crown in the other life. Everybody going to die anyways. We know that's just sleep. We going to be right back up. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of these things. Do the work of the Lord. Keep the statutes, laws, and commandments, because this is the time right now. Judgment is coming. Punishment to everybody that deserve it is coming. Don't sleep. Don't think that it's not coming just because you don't see nothing happening in your city where you at right now. Look at the bigger picture. Barak Yahawa Bahashim Yahawa Shai. Barak Yahawa Bahashim Yahawa Shai. Salvation to the elect. I love my brothers in this truth.